Add all of that together, and right now in the United States, 1/5, 20% of the American workforce gets their paycheck directly or indirectly from government. This is the crisis of our time. And I'm confronting this satirically, rather than with more charts and studies. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put on a little show for you. I am going to step into character. I'm about to transform myself into an advisor for bureaucrats. You, as my audience, I want you, this is going to be hard to do, okay? I want you to imagine yourself as a government employee, preferably a young newbie government employee. You just started working recently, right, for the FDA. And Dr. Cranwitter is here to give you some career advice how to make things better. So just a moment. I need to wipe away from my mind everything I know about freedom. I am pulling out of my brain all my knowledge of economics and the Constitution. It's all gone. I feel much lighter. I'm just a sitting United States Senator. What the hell do I know about the United States Constitution? Irrelevant. That story gets worse. Well, there I am thinking like a freedom guy again. The story gets better. This is another key point. Wake up, everyone in the back. I know you're bureaucrats and you're used to sleeping through meetings, but this is really, really important for your future. Results don't matter. Your results don't matter. You should say this every day 10 times right when you wake up and your alarm goes off, or maybe it doesn't go off, because it really doesn't matter if you show up on time or not, because you're certainly not getting fired. By the way, this is a little aside. In 2015, those millions of federal bureaucrats I was just describing, do you know how many were fired for bad performance or bad behavior? 0.017% of them. 0.017%. There is no greater job tenure in the world than being a federal bureaucrat, right? So the good thing is, all of you people need to realize this. You are not going to be fired. You have enemies out there. And do you know what your opponents do? They are going to spend time putting together charts and graphs and assembling data to show that this regulation didn't work and that policy led to this bad consequence. And here's what we know. We know that results don't matter. You cannot be successful as a bureaucrat if you don't get this point. Your job, your purpose as a bureaucrat is not to serve the American people. It is not. It certainly has nothing to do with upholding the Constitution. We're all unconstitutionalists. It has nothing to do with protecting the person and property of citizens. Do you know what your number one job is and your only job as a bureaucrat? You make your supervisor happy. And I want to end with a word of caution. There is a nightmarish proposal floating around. Now, let's be real clear. The worst thing for us bureaucrats would be to dismantle the modern administrative regulatory state. Now, that would be terrible for us. Horrible. The good news is that's not going to happen. The American people are too scared and they're too timid. They genuinely think they're going to die if the FDA is not there, and the EPA is not there, and the SEC is not there. They think they're going to die. So these agencies are not going away. And with that, I'm going to open it up to any more questions that you budding bureaucrats might have as to how to save the swamp. Thank you, everyone.